looking then. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Angel, and if this is on your For You page, it's meant to be seen. I have a message to you from your spirit guides. This is entering the Scorpio season, this full moon eclipse era. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Alright, so next we're going to go into the Real Talk Tarot, and we're going to go ahead and pull a few cards to go with the Karma, or the Chakra cards. Okay. Alright, I'll be right back with your reading. Alright, so if you're watching this, you have the Tower in reverse. This card is coming out. I'm going to head and put it over there with that, because that's where I'm feeling it needs to go. Yeah, so you have the Tower in the bottom of the deck, meaning the energies are going around the Tower, meaning breaking down to build back up. So that's the energy we're getting, right? But we also have the Mysticism card at the bottom of the deck here, and this is giving us more the sense of like trust in the unknown. Like, don't fight it, kind of like give yourself a little space, you know? And then going deeper into your actual spread right here, you have perseverance with the Empress in reverse. So maybe you were pushing through like a lot of things with this Tower. Like, this could have been you pushing through you know, everything you've had to push through up until now, and at that, you know, that toll was like putting your own like self, you know, like on pause or in the back burner, because you thought this was like what you wanted. You thought this was like something you wanted to choose, you wanted to persevere toward, you wanted to keep pushing. And now this kind of like left you like, oh, like all that I was chasing, this like wisdom, like, was it worth it? You have this King of Cups, literally talking about like having this introspective, like emotional journey. Like, you're gonna really figure things out right now in this journey. It's kind of like what they're saying. This could be a timeline of events. You do have service coming up as well with the Ace of Swords. So doing things of service, doing things for others right now could possibly, you know, help you like also deal with things as well, you know? So like, you help someone out, make sure to help yourself out at the same time, you know? So if you're someone who likes service, make sure you're giving yourself service, because we don't want to end up in this Empress in reverse again, right? You do have isolation, and I'm getting a lot of this like loneliness, this sense of like literally isolation. You have right here this card, isolation, saying like you could be taking time to like step back and like be with yourself and like really get in tune with yourself. And that's great, because that's exactly what we want, right? We want to like get oneness, we want to like get closer to the higher self, we want to reach these things, you know? And that's something that they're saying like, hey, don't put that on the back burner anymore. You know, that's something that could actually help with your life a little bit more. You know, what are some things that are going to bring you fulfillment in your day to day, you know? Like, you need those things in order to keep, you know, persevering and not feel like you're giving up everything, you know? Because if you keep pushing, no fulfillment, in the end of the day, it's like, what did I do? I just wasted my day doing that for what, you know? So you need to, I get this message of you need to really try and like be grateful of things you have, and kind of take note into like, you know, slow down a little bit. That's what they're asking a lot too, in the sense of like yourself and like putting yourself first in that kind of sense. But you did get two cards under the isolation right here with the Knight of Wands, literally meaning you're ready to go. You're ready to go. But you have the Nine of Swords in the verse, and that's literally like, if you see this card, it's like you're ready to go, right? But you have this energy of like self-criticism, like all these things that like you are imposing on yourself in others' like perspective almost. So you could be like, this person thinks like da-da-da-da of me or whatever, you know, and that can really affect you. They're saying you have to be able to like let something slide off of you sometimes, you know, like just like dust it off, because you're still in your energy and you don't want to lower your own vibrations for someone else's, you know, in like either on purpose or not on purpose energy like attacks on you. Like you know, you're ready to go, you're ready to take this action, you're kind of excited, like you've pushed so far for this, and like you've gone through so much, you've gone through a Tower moment, you know, now you're here kind of like trusting things, letting things be, kind of like in the flow of nature, flow of things, you know, that kind of energy. And they're saying like you're like you're ready. Like, don't hold yourself back now. Don't tell yourself you're still that person that you were, you know, in the Empress in Reverse. No, you're growing. You're making sure you're kept in like the first. You know, like you're the first thing. You're like, okay, me first, and then, you know. So yeah, so that's what this message is coming out for you guys. Just remember, this is bigger than the whole sky. You know, like, you just gotta let things be sometimes. Like, you know, we don't have this like control. Like, I feel like you could be someone who's like really like wanting to control and has this need to control. So if you're one of those people, you know, just be aware of those things. You know, make sure you can only like make sure, you know, the things that you're trying to control are only things that you can control, things that are for you to control, you know. And yeah, so I hope that was good for you guys. Yeah, I'm sorry, you have the judgment under here. So yeah, it was a time for like letting things out of your circle if you needed to let them out, and now is a time for you to come back and be like, okay, this is my circle. Be grateful for it. What you know, you kind of worked toward this. You made it how you wanted it. Now let's, you know, reap our rewards. Why not? But if you want a reading, go ahead and check me out on Instagram. And yeah.